Hey man, how is everybody doing? Welcome into Bobaleeky Speaky today. We're feeling good. We are feeling good today. Hope you guys are all feeling good. I'm feeling jacked up right now, man. I'm feeling cracked up. My adrenals are straight up shot right now. I am gonna probably be getting some diseases because I am constantly living in stress because of how much caffeine that I consume. I found this thing called the swamp, bro. Red Bull mixed with some like green apple type of energy drink with some gummy worms, man. Like it's just crazy. The world is wild, man. But I'm doing it, dude. I'm doing it. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be alive, but we're gonna see. But it's good, man. It's good. I should have gotten the small though, because I'm feeling antsy, and I got mosquito bites, so I really look like I'm like definitely withdrawing. I'm definitely sniffing for some drugs. Like I've been off for a couple of days. I'm like itching my mosquito bites, but then I'm like moving around like this because of the caffeine. So I'm definitely looking like I'm fiending right now. Anyway, though, yeah. So I hope everyone's doing good, man. Hope your 4th of July went well. Mine was a good time. I went to a party that we used to have them back in the day, but we had to stop doing the parties for the last couple years because let's just say some people were doing some stuff that they shouldn't have been doing. Let's just say some people got everybody in trouble because they were doing some stuff. Some stuff was happening on the couch. Some stuff was happening on the tub. In the tub. Stuff was just happening in places. Things that shouldn't have been happening were happening. Let's just say that. Not going to say what, but stuff was happening. And yeah, so with that, it was like, okay, it's like, all right, we got to chillax, man. It's getting a little wild. So it's like, let's take a break. So we took a break the last couple years. And then my friend was like, hey, let's do another one. Because, hey, maybe people have matured. Maybe. That was a big risk that they took, though. Because no one has showed any signs of maturing. But we did it anyway. And it was a good time. Everybody behaved themselves. Probably because the people that did stuff weren't there. That's probably why, though. The two people that did stuff, the two people that stuff was at, they weren't there. So that's probably why. Now that I think about it, the two friends weren't there. So that is so interesting. Now that I think about that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, man, it was a good time. But I'm trying to think what happened. So the night started off decent. I was like, I'm not going to drink much. I'm going to have maybe a Truly or two or something. And I was like, I'm going to keep this thing light. Like I want to be leaving by midnight. And it was going good for a while. I was feeling decent. Like I was getting a buzz, but I'm like, this is going to be good by midnight. I'll be all right. And then I got like the Henny sense, right? In the sense of like, when there's a bottle of Hennessy 2 miles from me, I can sniff that out. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I feel the vibe of Henny just entered the premises. And I walk out and I see this dude's lo and behold, he's holding the bottle of Hennessy. And I'm like, dang. I was like, I can't do it. But like, I feel like that's such a disrespect to the supplier. When a supplier comes through with Hennessy, when they come through with something like that, you gotta honor them. Like you got to respect them. It's just common courtesy, right? It's just common courtesy. When an old lady gets on the bus and you're sitting down, you give her your seat. When you at a baseball game and, you catch the ball and, the kid wants it and he starts being a little baby back about it, you just give it to him, right? Because that's just what you do. When somebody walks in with a bottle of Henny, you take a shot with them. That's what you do, man. That's just what you do. So I was like, I got to just be a good human being, a good Samaritan. I feel like that could go. I feel like me not taking that shot could go on my life review when I die. And it's like, God's like, hey, when God's judging me, he's like, hey, you didn't take that shot of Henny with that dude. And that's the deciding factor. You know what I mean? I don't know, but like whatever. Either way, like I just feel like that's just something that you do. So take a shot of Henny. And then it was not a good idea because then I got loose enough that I started drinking other stuff. is that gateway. You know what I mean? And I was doing still okay. I was like, all right, we're not going too crazy. And then I got to this one point where, one of my friends, she was like, come on, Sam, one more shot. I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. And then she, it doesn't take much to get me. And then she pours me one, I do it. And right as I took that thing, dude, the lights went out, bro. It was just power outage inside of my mind. All the system, the motherboard just crashed. We were just gone. And it started getting to the point where the computer would turn on for a couple of seconds at a time and then shut off again. Like it was trying to turn back on, but it just couldn't do it. I would wake up and I'm sitting outside talking with these people, and then boom, it goes black. I wake up, I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, what's going on? And there was this one guy that this dude was just naked for no reason. Everybody's like, why is this guy naked? Why is this guy, why is he doing this? Everyone's like, people like, Sam, why is he naked? Dude, like, I don't even know who the guy was. Like, I know why he's naked. And he had glitter all over him, man. I just didn't know. I just didn't know what was going on, man. I'd see him every 45 minutes. He'd have one sock gone. I'd come back in the kitchen 45 minutes later, other socks gone, shirts gone, pants gone, right? I think he took off a glove at one point. I'm like, dude, just take everything off, man. Like, we know where you're going with this. It's like, just do it. It's just like, it was just like the ultimate tease. It was just really annoying. And yeah, I don't know, like if he was playing like just like the slowest game of strip poker outside, I'm just like, I don't know what you're doing, man, but I don't know. It was just annoying, man. I wanted to just like pull him down just so we could fucking finish the movie, That's what it felt like. Anyway, so that guy, that was a little bit weird. But I caught myself talking to him a little bit, man, and I was zoning out. I was already kind of gone at this point, and I'm staring at his chest. I'm staring at his nipples, and I'm just zoning out. I'm not really looking at him too much. A little bit, though. I mean, like, he had decent nipples. I mean, he had a decent chesterior going on. He definitely, God took his time with this guy's chest. Let's just say that. It was decent. And I was like, dang. And he's like, oh, yo, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, dog, you can't do that. You can't make me look weird for looking at your chest when you're wearing glitter on your whole fucking body. How are you going to be naked, wearing glitter all over yourself, and then you're going to be like, oh, dude, why are you looking at me? No. It's like, no, if you're going to put yourself in that position, just know that men are going to look at you, man. That's just how it is. I always hate that. It's like it's like when girls wear booty shorts that say like pink on it. And they're like, why were you reading my ass? Why do you have fucking words on your ass, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just what makes me mad. It's like, don't put a bunch of letters on your ass and not expect me to do, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to do, I don't know. It's like I'm doing the wordle on your ass. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not even, I don't know. It just makes me mad. It's like, why are you going to put that there and then get mad that it's there, that I'm looking at that? It's a setup. Anyway, I don't know. Whoa. I don't even know why I got into that. All that to be said, though, this dude was like, yo, bro, why are you looking at me? He was wearing glitter. Anyway, though, with that, so that was a conversation I had. And then since I was blacking out, there was one point I was outside, then I was in the kitchen, and then there's these two Asian guys there, and I'm like, who are you guys? Like, I don't even know who you guys are. And these Asian guys are talking to me. They're dabbing me up. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I just like woke up. I'm like, I don't even know what I said. And these Asian dudes dabbing me up, all this stuff. And then the guy with the nipples is standing there, and he's giving us this sermon with a Southern preacher's accent. I don't even know what the fuck was going on. These Asian dudes were getting into it, man. They were putting their hands up, dude. The Lord straight up touched them, it looked like. Yeah, they were just going with it. And then I black out again in the middle of this conversation, and I wake up, and the Asian dudes are on the ground bowing down to this guy with the nipples on him, man, and with the glitter. And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm thinking, like, did Jesus come through, walk into this kitchen, was like, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. And I'm going to prop myself up inside of this glitter boy for a minute. And then he's the vessel. I didn't know what was going on. That's what it looked like, man. They were just straight up bowing down to this guy. And I was like, I got to dip out of here, man. And I was like, dude, those nipples were definitely a gift from God. Don't get me wrong. I can see certain cultures bowing down to these nipples. I could see certain cultures sacrificing their firstborn for these things, for these udders. But even still, though, I was like, whoa. So I had to dip out of there. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, man. It was getting weird. It was getting a little bit freaky. So I was like, so I even told him, I was like, I got to tap out this conversation before I do something that I don't want to do. And so I left that. So that was pretty crazy. And then I'm trying to think what happened after that. And then after that, and then there's this girl, man. This girl, she shows up every party, but she always shows up when I'm drunk. I'm always drunk by the time she shows up. And then by the time I sober up, she's gone. So I don't know if she's even real. I don't even know if she exists or I made her up. But it's just every time, man. But I was talking with her for a minute. I got a little bit of a conversation in with her. And I think I was making her laugh for a minute. But I don't know if it was like one of those laughs that's like, hey, I'm uncomfortable. This dude's creepy. I don't want to end up in his trunk. Let me laugh to keep him happy. Or was she actually enjoying my company? I don't know. I'm going to lean more towards she was enjoying it, but I don't really know what was going on. But so, yeah. So anyway, but that's just like, damn, man. It's like, I want to talk to her, but like, I'm always drunk by the time she gets there. And then by the time I can actually have a conversation, when I can actually use my words, by that time, she's gone. She's nowhere to be found, man. So, then I'd be asking people like, hey, where's this girl at? They're like, who? And I'm like, oh, shit. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she's there or not, for real. But, so yeah, that was kind of crazy, man. It was just a wild night, man. But it was a good time, though. Good time. It was just one of those nights that you just need it sometimes. You just need to get away from... Because it's like, you have days that you chill and you relax, but it's like getting away from, I think, your normal routine, getting away from the normal environments that you're in and away from your home, away from just where you usually are. It's good to just go and give the mind something new, give the brain something new to experience, right? Because the brain's all about that. It wants new experiences. It wants growth. It wants, stuff like that. So it's just kind of good sometimes to like, even when I think that I'm chilling and I'm mentally giving myself a rest, I'm not in a way because I'm still in my normal same environment while I'm resting. And I think about everything that I still need to get done. So it's good to just get away from everything fully and just be in a place where I just know that I can't do nothing and it's a new place, new experience, puts my brain in a different state. But yeah, so I don't know if that works for everybody. That just kind of works for me, I realize, because even when I just get time and I chill at home, I realize I'm not chilling. I'm still stressing because I'm just in that same environment. But yeah, anyway, with that all, it was a good time, man. Good time to see some friends that I haven't seen in a long time and stuff like that. So yeah, so anyway, with that, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. It was a good 4th of July. I hope you guys had a good one as well. And I'm not even going to say that I'm posting on Tuesday. I don't know. Pretty much at this point, man, definitely once a week. But if an extra video shows up, bro, an extra video shows up, and there you go. That's a little gift from me. That's a little gift from me to you. If there's another video that's up. I'm not saying there's not going to be or there is going to be. We will see. But definitely once a week every Friday. And then if one comes up on Monday or Tuesday, then enjoy that. But I'm not going to promise nothing. So anyway, with that, as always, I love you and God bless you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.